Okay, so um, I wanted to uh, review um, basically our culminating assignment, the whole assignment is due at the end of the semester. But I wanted to do it in segments, so you're not doing it all at once, and you do have to begin to work on it ahead of time. And uh, I did repost the instructions. It's called the developmental case study. And but all you have to do for this week is come up with 12 questions that um, that you would ask somebody you're going to interview or assess. Post them with your discussion post Wednesday so that everybody can read each other's questions. It's okay if you take somebody else's questions and use it. I want you to have the best possible questions you can. So share your questions, and you don't have to limit it to 12. Um, so there's lots of different types of assessments. Uh, there's the developmental uh, questions and assessment. There's an assessment for diagnosis. There's an assessment when you get a new client. Um, when you work for an agency or a school, the assessment will be comprehensive. It should include all of these things. Um, so, uh, but think about this assessment. What impacted this individual's development? And find somebody you're not friends with, not a family member with. It doesn't have to be a stranger, but I don't want it to be a family member or a close friend either. You can do this on the phone, you can do it in Zoom. Um, you can be safe and, you know, maintain social distancing. Um, so I would also like it to be somebody who is maybe a different age than you, maybe from a different background, a different culture, somebody who has a different history than yourself. They could be a different race, they could have a different gender identity, something different uh, than what you're used to. Um, and this goes in to our focus on multiculturalism and diversity, and it's just another opportunity to learn about diversity and differences in individuals. I'm hoping that you will get to know this other person on a professional level, and and I'm going to have a whole video just about the developmental case study in a couple weeks. But right now, we're just looking at a dozen questions. So, um, these are the instructions for the developmental case study questions. Uh, Try to have them done by Wednesday. They don't have to be perfect. Um, But, uh, what would you like to ask this other individual? Base it on developmental theories that you've learned so far. Uh, Consider different domains, family, relationships, academic, career, physical struggles, accomplishments, other areas of their life that they feel are important. Um, what has impacted their development? Keep the questions open ended. What would they like to share that you did not ask about? And post these in your discussion board post also so that everybody can benefit and share ideas. Um, but I will post a longer description of how you're going to do the actual developmental case study in a couple weeks. Um, So think about all of the different developmental theories. Maybe Erickson is a good theory to think about, or think about other things like, do they have any regrets? Would they change anything? What helped them uh, to be happy? Um, Connect emotions, and you know, uh, but you have a lot of leeway to be creative as well. Okay, I think sometimes the hardest part is finding somebody to assess. Could be somebody you work with, a friend of the family, a neighbor, a friend of a friend. Um, but try to choose somebody interesting. All right, I hope this helps. Thank you.